Oh God, this is my new fetish, and that is Sati's soul. That's called Susanna. We are sure no other day remind you of how universal music is, like our Tuesday show does.
Absolutely. The power of melody, instrumentation, and rhythm is enough to get us moving without even understanding a word of what we're moving to. See me saying, dun, 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 dun. Well, how crazy is that? I think it's good. It's not that crazy.
Yes, sir. Not only do we focus heavily on music, we also focus on movies and great TV content too.
Yeah.
Now, in case you don't know, this is Entertainment Splash, and you are welcome.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. My name is Honey Posha.
Don't back up. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
Sorry. Well, that's how we welcome you to the show, okay? It's your girl, Larry of the Dimples, and I'm feeling really cute with my shirt.
Stop
it. I know. Stop.
Wow.
All right, thanks.
Are you done?
Yes, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness Planet. I go by the name King OJ, but you could call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes, what do we have planned for you guys today? We'll start off with the entertainment news. Then take today's celebrity birthdays, then rewind to this day in entertainment history.
And OJ will bring us today's dose of social media craziness on Tweetville. Then one of the recently evicted housemates from this current Big Brother Nigeria season will join us.
We will then chew it off and then take the news recap. On Daily Top 5, we'll take a look at 5 fast-rising Nollywood actors. Later on, we'll tell you all about the movies and TV shows we recently watched or are currently watching.
Yes.
Of course, and to end the show, we'll bring you Where Are They Now?
Yes, amazing lineup right there. Stay tuned, guys, if you don't want to miss out on anything, okay? I don't want you to miss out on anything. So stay here. We'll be back shortly.
Sia's voice, man.
Honestly.
I'm not even concerned about Zayn Malik.
I know Zayn and Sia, but Sia, she's
Sia.
I mean, can I say that somebody is the love of my life when I've not even met her and we are not dating and she's a woman?
Some people don't even know what Sia looks like because she doesn't appear in videos.
In videos, that's the thing. I know that.
But I know what she looks like, Sha.
How do you know?
Yeah.
That's the cruise of the whole thing.
From dusk till dawn, that is. All right, now let's get right into the entertainment news.
Yes.
Judo Koye replies Cynthia Morgan. Northside Music CEO Judo Koye has reacted to Cynthia Morgan's claim that he owes her 7 million naira. Judo Koye did this via his Twitter page where he sarcastically shared series of tweets stating that Dangote also owes him money. He wrote, Dangote owes me 20 billion naira. Pay me my 20 billion naira. Pay me my money, Dangote. In another tweet, he wrote, maybe, just maybe, if I shout it long enough, it will become real and it will pay up. Meanwhile, Joy Tongo, who used to manage Cynthia Morgan, has reacted to our RIP photo, which was put up by the artist on our Insta story. Joy Tongo uploaded the same picture on Instagram with the caption, great things are spoken about me. I have the life of God in me. Psalms 118:17. I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper me and not to harm me. Plans to give me hope and a future. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against me in judgment I shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Offering time.
Blessing time.
Please, I'm collecting offering.
People, guys, I do not like them. That is someone's.
Prayer. But like, Onipo was just going as if she was.
Church.
Onipo was preaching to me.
Yes.
Joy Tongo was preaching.
I had to go to church.
Yeah. I like
Every weapon formed or fashioned against me shall not prosper.
I like what Joy did. Yes, this whole issue is now becoming messy. For Cynthia Morgan to even put up a post of Joy Tongo putting RIP, that is just below the belt. And Joy now coming up and prophesying every good thing in her life. It shall not be this, the God thought of me. I just like what is going on.
Especially the year 2020, that things are happening. Then you're not saying one thing about
Judo Koye just going all petty and saying, even me.
Is it petty or cruise?
It's cruise, though.
It's
And
cruise,
this one
though.
is cruise, though.
Even me, that what they owe me. So you, 7 million naira.
Now, the thing I want to ask you, wait, this thing, is it just because it's being sarcastical, sarcastic about it, I meant to say.
What I would have really wanted, I said it yesterday, let you just give on. Let's
No,
just
I don't-
let
I don't-
this
I
whole
don't
matter
agree.
die. Okay, because look at what he has done now. Since Amonga will not do another one again. We can't be doing this back and forth
So
every
it goes
time.
to show that, see, Yoruba will say, "One konshi."
Please interpret.
Because she has nothing to do. Like, you are just
She just
looking
dropped a
for-
single.
My
She's pushing
guy,
a single.
if you've dropped a
She
single,
needs money to push
Nigerians
singles.
Nigerians are giving you the opportunity to revive your career, and they're standing solidly behind you or by you or whatever it is. They've set up a GoFundMe account. They put money together, and even Davido said you should call him. You unfollowed him. I'm confused. Is it because Davido unfollowed everybody? But okay, we'll move past.
It's busy with his own life now.
Let's move past that. I mean, Mehdi and Jude Okoye had the same issue, but you can see that Mehdi is actually moving on, regardless of whatever it is. Yes, he's probably still angry and whatever it is. But this to me is like pure bitterness. Like, you're just unnecessarily angry. And I like the way Jude has, said this thing, like, He's indirectly telling us, I'm not owing now. We just a catch cruise because this girl is just a comedian. We'll all laugh. That type of situation. That's why he would also say, okay, since we're calling people that owe him money, oh yeah, me too. Dangote is owing me money or something. If you feel like Jude is owing you money, go about it the legal way, as Amanda said yesterday. Go do the right thing. Don't just come and be tweeting and this. And then this whole RIP thing, God forbid, if something happens to that girl, she'll be held responsible. It was the same thing that happened with the whole Burna Boy situation where he said, oh, Mr. 2K, this and this and this. And when it happened, he was dragged for the longest time. So you have to be careful what you say and what you put out there, especially now.
So are we going to see the end of this drama?
No, because Cynthia Morgan will still
I told
continue.
you it's a blackface, two-face thing.
Cynthia Morgan will still continue.
Yes, now. So I think she needs to see a therapist. I get that she's healing, she's angry about a lot of stuff,
She
and she's
needs
trying
her
to
money.
vent.
She needs her money.
However,
She has her own share to collect.
which share?
From the YouTube channel.
Who did the contract? Who drafted the
Herself
contract?
and Joy Tongo.
Exactly. So I think if she's going to drag anybody, she should be dragging Joy and not putting RIP. Because that's like you're wishing someone death. That's like the height of it.
Okay, we'll just keep our fingers crossed and be expecting Cynthia Morgan's reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on, Nigerian cinemas set to reopen. Yes, amid the coronavirus pandemic, which has put a hold on many fun activities like clubbing and movie dates, the Cinema Exhibitors Association of Nigeria, CEAN, has announced that Nigerian cinemas will reopen on the 11th of September 2020. They made the announcement via their Instagram page, writing, "Hip hip hooray, we are back.
Hey.
Visit any cinema near you from September 11th. We cannot contain our excitement." This new development is coming following the online protests some Nollywood actors and filmmakers staged when they expressed their displeasure over the continuous closure of Nigerian cinemas.
Hey,
Hashtag save cinemas.
Hip hop hooray.
But will you have the mind, when they reopen the cinema, will you have the mind to go?
So I don't even have the mind to do so many things already.
Right now,
Yes,
yeah.
right now. I am just being careful. I was talking to Arike before we started the show that, I'd not even been out like that. So it caught me by surprise that they are repairing so many roads in Lagos. So it's so stressful. So I just
Even
come
moving
from
around.
the house to work and return to the house. So I have not been going out like that. And I'm still very careful because it's like everybody had already thrown caution into
yeah.
the wind. So, I mean...
Yeah. I don't think it's coming after the whole thing. I just feel like gradually they're easing off.
That's what
the
we're
whole
saying.
thing.
That
So a
it's
lot of
gradual.
them that are doing, oh yes,
Hashtag save
they
cinemas.
heard us. They didn't hide you. It's not a.
So the
Can you
gradual
have a
opening.
piercing? I'm sorry to derail.
Wow.
I've had it since like forever.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So we're happy that the cinema is finally open. Now
But
it's a gradual
You
thing.
can't do popcorn or have drinks. The concession is closed. I heard that in China they close concession, like no eating. What is cinema without eating popcorn or drinking?
I think
The only reason I go to the cinema is because of the popcorn. So then miss me with all that. I wish you and your
because you're
cinema
supposed to wear
good
your
luck.
mask watching the movie. Everybody.
pass. I'll still be watching stuff in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Thanks. On that streaming platform. Well, we're happy still. All right, moving on to the foreign scene. This is great news. Tyler Perry builds a massive estate. Now, Hollywood movie mogul Tyler Perry is building a massive 35,000 square foot estate mansion on on a 1,200 acre, which is located in the woods near Atlanta. Now, the estate boasts of a grand entrance to the property, a massive lap pool, and also what appears to be a runway for his private jet. According to reports, Tyler Perry had been designing and building the estate for very many years, and plans for the property included turning some of the land into an organic farm with horses and other animals. Now, you might remember that Tyler Perry, who was just recently announced by Forbes as a billionaire, unveiled his $250 million studios in 2019, the first ever fully black-owned film studio located in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the thing is, Tyler Perry has been on this for a while. And you know, when we even see animals, like, you know, I'm like, wait, what is it?
Aside building that massive studio, they call it studio, but it's like a full, like, now you have this property. Yeah, you have this property.
So this one is not the estate. What do we expect?
Now, wow.
When we even see animals, and then we're like, Tyler Perry, where exactly are you at the moment? Like, you can just tell that he has massive, you know, land, you know,
and his story wasn't even rosy from the beginning.
It wasn't rosy at all. Tyler Perry tells you that you can actually be anything you want to be.
Absolutely.
And he's just so focused and so serious-minded. And I think I like it. I like it. But what's up with Tyler Perry's relationship? The baby mama that's there.
We're talking about his estate.
No, I'm just saying.
Exactly.
No, I'm just saying because I don't know whether some things actually make you derail or make you lose focus.
Is the estate. Okay. We're happy for him.
Yes, congratulations, Tyler Perry.
Okay.
We love you.
Okay. I will still come back to it.
Yes, we are done with the entertainment news. Right about now, it's time for celebrity birthday shout-out. First on our list, GT the Guitar Man is celebrating today. The Nigerian singer Uwiye has retired from music. Is a year older today.
God, I love, honestly,
I miss GT. I miss GT.
What I wanna see, time is slipping, I can't wait no more.
Happy birthday.
Oh my
Happy
God,
birthday.
I
I've
love
not seen
GT
GT in a long time.
So cute.
The last time I saw him now, he's rocking dreads. I saw him on the red carpet for an event like that.
That year, we loved him with the guitar and the pink lips that year.
We
and
still
the
love you,
afro.
GT. Happy birthday.
We love you, we love you, we love you. Happy birthday.
Also celebrate today, ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is 39. He's an American actor and director known for voicing young Simba in the Disney 1994 film The Lion King and Pinocchio in the 1996 film The Adventures of Pinocchio.
Shout out to you, Jonathan.
You don't have Jonathan's
birthday.
picture in your room growing up. You don't
You
miss
did?
it.
Are you serious? Are you
Moving on,
serious?
she's crushing already.
Like
Moving
some
on.
crush?
Let's
I'll
move
tell
on.
DJ Neptune, you know. I'll tell DJ
I'll
Neptune.
tell DJ Neptune.
Oh, really? You're like that?
I didn't just say that, so.
Oh, you just said that? I'm going to send him a message.
Moving
Dad.
on.
Yeah? You will see yourself.
Moving on. Yes, also celebrates today, Lawrence Tate is 45. He's an American film and television actor. He's known for his roles in films such as Crash, Why the Fools Fall in Love, Ray, and Girls Trip.
I love this.
And of course in
love
Power.
this dude.
I love him from Power.
I love Lawrence. And then I think that you see some people that you're actually checking out. Do they grow old? Do they, you know, like
it's looking the same.
the same.
Yeah.
And the character sometimes that he plays, it's so difficult to take him out of the character sometimes. Like,
Talking about taking it out of character, in Power, he was still using his real name to play the character Cancelo Tate in the series Power. People loved him at first. People were not hating him. Like, people were just confused about his character. It was just here and there.
I first of all saw him in Power and I was like, oh, this guy's cute. Then I watched Deuces and I'm like, okay, hold me now. Sorry.
Moving on.
why
Love
do
him so much.
fools fall in love? Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
love him. Happy birthday, Lawrence Tate.
Yes, moving on. Also celebrates today, we have Martin Freeman, who is 49 today. He's an English actor and comedian known for his roles in The Hobbit, the British crime drama series Sherlock, the film The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and the Marvel film Captain America, Civil War, and Black Panther. I remember him from Big Leo Baggins, from...
I remember him from Black Panther.
What's the name of the movie? I can't remember again.
Which one?
Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Big Leo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. Happy birthday,
Happy
Martin
birthday.
Freeman. Also celebrate today, we have Pink, and she's turning 41. Wow. She's an American award-winning singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, and record producer. She has hits such as Lady Marmalade, Get the Party Started, Don't Let Me Get Me, Trouble, and so many other hits to her credit. Super
Pink is
talented
gorgeous.
singer.
This? Can you
Super
beat this?
talented.
Like Pink turning
talented.
41?
41.
Super talented, man.
I love her so
Yes,
much.
we celebrate you. We celebrate you. Also
Happy
celebrated
birthday.
today, Wiz Khalifa. He's 33.
Why love?
He's an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and actor. He has hits such as Black and Yellow, Work Hard, Play Hard, We Them Boys, and See You Again. To his credit, 1759.
Yellow, black and yellow.
Hey,
Don't we even hear
Taylor
anything
Gang.
from his baby mama?
Hey, it's his birthday. It's his birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Wiz
birthday.
Khalifa.
Yeah, there was that issue recently. And he has
We're
moved
not
on.
talking
Amber
about
Rose.
controversies. We're talking about his
That's
birthday.
true.
Amber Rose,
Rose.
Happy
Wiz
birthday.
Khalifa, happy birthday to you. You've got good eyes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And a happy birthday to
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, happy birthday to everybody celebrating on this special day. We send you love, light, peace, and
Mr.
every beautiful
Kingsley.
thing you wish yourself. Yes, Pastor Kingsley. Okay.
She said, Pastor.
Mr. Kingsley is celebrating today.
Mr. Kingsley can trouble me and trouble the whole of the world and Africa. Happy
Fashion
birthday.
Yes, one of our
Police, Mr.
bosses right
Kingsley.
here at TVC. So Mr. Kingsley will turn up in the name of the Lord today, based on
In
you.
the name of the Lord.
Yes, sir. We send you love, light, peace, and every beautiful thing you wish
Shake
yourself.
that. Time for today's history lesson.
No
Take
kiss.
a look. I rewind.
No kiss.
Mwah.
Hey.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1968, Funny Girl, the biopic film based on the life of Fanny Bryce, premieres and was directed by William Wyler, starring Barbara Streisand and Omar Sharif.
And in 1994, Aerosmith wins with newlyweds Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley opening the show at the 11th MTV Video Music Awards. And in 1999, American Beauty, directed by Sam Mendes and starring Kevin Spacey and Benning, Los Angeles. And that's it on Rewind.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for Tweetville. Time to find out the latest in social media humor and savagery. Are you ready? Yeah. Ready?
Great eye.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Carrie Weiss put up this post and it says, what's that one adult live item you found surprisingly expensive? And Igwe replied, a mattress. So, to be honest, I had to explain to the seller that I was just trying to sleep.
Honestly. The very first time I had to go and buy mattress, and they told me that it's I said, no, it's this small one. That's the
I just want
one.
to sleep.
As in, my guy, this thing shocked me.
And
Hey.
they'll now be telling you that this one is orthopedic.
This one is something,
medical.
something.
And then you're like,
I said, the one I
just
used to sleep.
freaking
Want
want
to
to sleep.
See, he's a do.
I don't blame the guy, man. Like, it's
Why
not that
not?
serious. Let's move on, man. What do we have again? So, Ayo Timide puts up this post and it says, Messi release clause is 700 million. And Arsenal fans, this is how they will bargain because Arsenal club.
They now put
Arsenal
this
club, they don't.
Saba logo.
Yeah, they don't have money like that.
Oh, yeah.
Arsenal Football Club that
So
they
you're
just.
reading this thing in her voice.
So let me read it in her voice. Baba Okomi, Joe, Jackin son 100 million. Ojo ni ti wa dagba, wa darugbo. Pay Messi his money and Arsenal people stop pricing Lionel Messi, man. It's the world
You
best,
are
man.
rude.
Yeah.
Rude.
Because Arsenal.
First of all, that's how that woman speaks. There's always
Joe
Wadagba. She's
Wadagba.
always there. So you don't
Just
say
100
Arsenal.
million.
Next.
Arsenal fans,
I'm done with TV.
I'm not the one trolling people, it's Ayodimidio. So Pengman put up this post and he said, who started this trend of commenting under people's photos, saying things like, fry me, I am your plantain. I'm sure that person is female, by the way. So the continue, he said, one of the craziest I've seen is, mismanage me, I am your Nigeria. Like, WTF?
I have not seen that, but I've seen
Mismanage me, I am your Nigeria.
they said
Please tell me I'm your Tufia.
Don't worry.
close me,
Let's
I am your third mainland bridge.
Let's
That's what I saw yesterday that killed me. It's on my picture. Someone said, disqualify me, I'm your Erica.
Wow,
What did they say?
disqualify me, I'm your Erica.
Nigerians,
You
never cease to amaze me.
I'm like, who did this to us?
What do
Step
we-
on my neck, break my neck. What is all that?
Okay,
They say, wear me, I'm your clothes.
So talking about spit on me, now they said there's another one. Spit on me, I
I'm
am
your
your
Tufia.
Tufia.
They said it on Kiki's
What
face.
is wrong with Nigerians?
Like, guys, people should stop this thing. I don't get it.
No, it cracks me up. I don't think people should stop.
Who started this
I
rubbish?
mean, sometimes we need
Somebody,
some...
I saw a video yesterday. Somebody say, if you think, "Pawon, kid, pawon," how many people have died since you've been dressing now?
I'm telling you.
See, you people should just leave me, I beg.
Please, people should stop.
Spit on me, I'm your Tufia. What's
In
that?
fact, if you want to laugh, just comment section, my own comment section.
No.
Oh, do give away momsy. I'm like, who is your momsy?
Tani Momsi,
Do you understand?
Just move on. What do we have?
Oladele is always lurking somewhere around.
No, Falade is a stalker. Let's just move on.
Wow.
Yeah, so this post is saying, the woman who rejected you because you were poor and dusty will not regret it or suffer later in life.
Exactly.
She will meet her type, get married, and stay happy. Stop watching Nigerian movies.
Hallelujah!
So what is nemesis?
There is nothing like nemesis.
That's how they used to do it in Nigerian movie. Nemesis is really...
I was going to rant about this thing, but I will
There's
keep it for
nothing like
Chiwito.
nemesis.
There's nothing. It's Nollywood film. Like they now say, oh, the guy has moved
You
on.
know
He
the one that
has
was
got to
paying me the
he has
most?
got to marry another girl.
You know
Then you
the-
now see the girl. She'll not be crying like her life is over.
But you know the
some
one
of
that
them will
pains
even
me
commit
the
suicide.
most?
What's that?
Do you know the one that pains me the
Which
most?
one?
When you have committed a sin or a crime, and then your children's children that did not know anything about it.
Will now come and suffer. This one, Nigerian movies have made it this thing.
Children.
Then some guys now be like,
Because of relationship.
Hey!
see,
I'm done. Oh.
that see. I will talk about that in my rant. That one, you enter my body. Thank you so much, OJ, for bringing us today's dose of Daily Last. Yes, that's it on To It Real, guys. We'll be back after the break with our guest. He or she is a former housemate on the current season of BBN. I know deep within your heart, you want to know. You don't want to miss it, so you better stay tuned. Stay here with us. We'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for staying here with us. Now, let us tell you about our guest. Our guest is a fashion business owner who also runs a parenting blog, but you know her as a former contestant on this current Big Brother Naija season. We hear she has worked before as sales representative, a public relations officer, receptionist, and usher. Talk about a hustler. Her name is Florence Wathoni Anyasi, aka Wathoni. Hey, Wathoni, how you doing?
I'm fine already. You're
All
hyping
right,
me
so-
up.
You got
Already.
the memo too. First and first, what does Wathoni mean?
Hey, okay. Let me make it short. But Kenyan names are like
It's
you're
longer?
named. No.
Okay.
No, it's just Wathoni.
Okay.
But like you're named after your great grandma,
Okay.
according to her attributes when she was alive. So yeah.
So would you greet us in Swahili?
Before we proceed.
Hujambo,
So what do I say?
Sijambo.
Si Jambo.
Yeah.
Ujambo.
Sijambo. Thank you for coming and
Thank
welcome
you.
on the show. Now, we have loads of questions for you. We're about to dive in. All right, first things first. We know that you were trying to pin Kid Wire when you got
my
in.
God.
Yeah, I know that you heard this like loads of times, but we have to know. You have to tell us. You're trying to pin Kid Wire. That didn't quite work out. Then you and Prince almost had something, and then you saw that there was a triangle there as well. And then you moved away. Then we started seeing Eric a week before he was evicted. And that one shocked me. Then we now saw Brighto, and the whole thing with the whole boot up thing. What was it? Was it a strategy for you going into the house? Like, look, I think this relationship thing is it works, so that's my strategy. Or what was that about?
Honestly, there was no strategy. I think that's the first mistake. There was no strategy. I just went there to cruise and have fun. So when I noticed everybody was getting booed up, and
I missed
it
that
was
word,
like,
by the way, on the show.
you missed it.
The word.
The
Yeah,
word.
because nobody's talking about triangle,
I
nobody's talking
wasn't
about
using
Buddha.
it that much,
If
though.
I hear-
There were other people that were using it.
No.
No, honestly.
Yourself and Nengi. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So it wasn't just me using the boot up thing, but in all honesty, everybody was getting booed up, and it was getting boring. Chikiti and I had finished talking about everything we knew that we'd talk about. And then there was like nothing to talk about again. The only thing we kept doing was London, Central London. At a point we got tired, we were not even doing it anymore. So I just needed that go-to person. Someone I can gist with, someone that I can play with, laugh,
Not Chikiti.
and have fun.
Because you guys were pretty close, and there was a way that
From the beginning of the show.
I low-key think Chikiti likes you.
From the
Well,
beginning
he
of the
always
show.
said he would have, but
Yeah.
Why was he holding
he
back?
has someone outside.
relationship.
So yeah.
So Wathoni, there is this thing you had with Erica, and then you kept on saying that, oh, she talked about my son. And yeah, maybe you've not seen that part, because we outside, we saw when Big Brother called her into the diary room to ask her about the problems
Yeah.
and the way she went about it. I saw the way you went about it too. And then there was a time Big Brother was not around, and you had to be Big Brother and ask
To
her
Erica.
questions. And she was asking you questions, and you're like, I can't answer, I'm Big Brother.
Yeah.
Number one, I like the maturity that came with that. But then, what are your thoughts about Erica in the house, outside the house? I mean, even watching what has happened, especially on Saturday, what are your thoughts?
First of all, the argument we had, in my mind, I was too sure it was kid. And I didn't care really, because I didn't have feelings for him. That's for a fact. This is a guy that I got into the house, we vibed with, and he's a cool guy. He's attractive and all of that, but there was no feelings. So the whole issue with Erica, I don't know where it came from, but I just felt it was kid wire. And truth is, I'm happy we're in a good place now. The disqualification, I didn't see it coming. I didn't even see her having issues in Nengi, because I felt they were cool and all of that.
So do you think it was fair?
Don't put me in the trap. I wish she was still there. That's all I can say. Because she had a chance to run for the money. So yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to relationship, because when you had this relationship, yourself and Brighto started. Alpha, what's happening right
As
now?
they go.
What's happening right now?
Together.
Right now, I'm on hibernation mode. Let me see what he'll do. If he gives me the energy I need, then
But wait,
maybe something can happen.
did you hear that part when he came out and Ebuka asked him that, what do you think you didn't do? And he said something like, maybe because I got involved with Wathoni.
I did.
So is it that
Hey,
you are a
God.
bad luck or something of that sort? What did you
Anything
think?
that
How did you feel?
Brighto, I didn't feel bad, because anything that Brighto says, I'm not surprised.
Brighto is cruise.
As in, I'm not surprised. I didn't care.
So nothing.
Even in the house, I didn't care if he wasn't giving me back the energy I needed. I just needed a go-to person to have fun in the house. That was all.
So nothing for now between you and Brighto.
Put up pictures.
You're hiding this from us?
Exactly.
Because in all honesty, in the house, I'm like, but Wathoni is mature now. Can't you see Wathoni, especially when Tolani was going back and forth and was helping you guys to sort the whole thing?
Wait, are you hiding something from us?
Brighto has been saying different things, so I don't know.
Wow.
Let's see. Let's see.
Lord Bailey's at work as usual.
I told him to apply pressure, and he's getting there.
Okay, using his word against him. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a break, and when we come back, Wathoni is still right here in the building. Stay with us. Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Wathoni right here in the building, and right about now, we're about to play a game with Wathoni. And so you have a whole lot of names on with you right there. So we'll ask you a question. Whoever you feel is that person, you show us the placard with the person's name. So are you ready for this?
I am. All right, there.
Oh, wow.
Drum roll. Dum, dum, dum. Okay.
So the first question, who is most likely to start a WhatsApp group so everyone can stay in touch from your guys? Who is that person?
There's no praise here. Okay.
Ah.
Really?
Are you serious?
Kid wire.
Yep.
Like, that
Why?
caught me by surprise.
Why do you think so?
He has always wanted to keep in touch.
With
My guys, you
everybody.
come to Abuja and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If not praise, then kid.
Okay.
Okay, the next question. Who will most likely refuse to join the WhatsApp group?
Hey, this one is set up, oh.
You have to pick somebody.
Wow.
Lucy!
Why?
Why?
Wathoni.
From her last diary session, she felt everybody nominated her, so.
It was a pleasure.
It could be, oh, my guy
So
belongs
she doesn't
anybody.
want that fake energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a true.
which 3 housemates are most likely to blow?
Ha!
Uh-huh.
Can I just raise everything up?
Wow.
just
Three.
That's
Three are most likely to blow.
Why is my name not here, though?
No, you
Yeah,
you have blown. And you're playing the game. Okay.
Girl power.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Solani Badge.
Erica, and Dorothy.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Why? So
Why
no, but
no?
no, but no.
Even Lekon.
No.
Lekon has
Con
a...
is blown already.
Lekon is blown
Besides
already.
girl power.
Okay.
Why
wow.
these people, by the way?
Solani Badge is a go-getter. There are 3, but they're all go-getters, so yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
We agree. Which 2 housemates in a ship will most likely get married? Aside you and Brighto.
I wasn't going to pick that, nah.
Wow.
Considering what is happening right now.
She still told him today that we are not in a relationship.
Considering what is happening right now.
At least also
a
is
shock
giving her the
also.
attention she likes, so anything can happen.
Yeah.
Eh?
Wow.
That one shocked me.
Because she
oh.
stayed with them,
It
so
shocked me
maybe what
too.
you were saying
Because he
is because
even
of what
proposed to
we're
her on Saturday. oh. Did you watch that part?
No, I've been hearing things.
I wait, he said, I would like us to get married. And she just said, are you hungry? He off me. Okay, all right, moving on to the next question. Which housemate is the realest?
It's hard.
Tolani Badge and V.
So, which housemate is the thickest?
I'll pass.
Ah, no, you cannot pass. Oh. You
no,
cannot pass.
no,
You cannot pass.
No. I mean, you said your mind when you were in the house.
Exactly. So you cannot pass.
People are setting me up for
This is not
second
set up,
dragging.
oh.
Second dragging.
Oh,
Nobody's going to drag you.
Nobody's going to drag you.
Nobody's going to
It's a
drag
game. Come on.
Nah. I've said it before, I don't want part 2.
Nobody is going to drag
Thickest.
you.
To you, like, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion at the end of the day.
Of course, because Lucy even says that people are
It's
very...
And even Kanisha. So,
So,
I'll go with the same thing I said before.
wow.
wow, Dorothy.
That shocks me.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Which housemate will likely succeed as a comedian?
I have an idea already.
Aside directing, and singing.
All right, which 2 housemates will most likely remain authentic friends after the show? Bestie for life.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yes, I'm
actually.
looking forward to that.
Aside Brighto and
Yes.
Wathoni.
We'll remain friends. I knew that. Erica and Tolani Badge.
Wow.
Okay.
I would have actually thought Lekon and V.
I would have thought Erica and Tolani Badge.
I would have thought Lekon and V.
I think.
Okay.
I know they're the house with them before I go and be thinking on it. Okay.
All right, so which housemates do you regret not having a better relationship with in the house?
Or friendship.
Wow. I had a friendship with almost all of them.
But like a really authentic one.
Oh, man. This is hard. I go for
Think about
Lucy.
That's friendship, like something serious.
That you regret not having.
going to gist with regularly.
And then you get outside and you're like, wow, if I knew, I mean.
I'd have made friends with this person.
I'll go for, although we're friends, yeah, but maybe it would have been more,
better.
yeah.
Also, interesting.
Okay, thank you for playing our game.
So what next? We see that you've been doing your clothing line stuff,
Good,
and then you even talk about rap. Ha! Girl!
Can you rap?
Yeah, to other people's songs, but not mine yet. Not mine yet.
Which one? Which one?
I don't know if I should do a Swahili one.
Okay, you can do anyone.
Okay. Nilikutana naye, nikipanda 23, kwenye bus stop akinicheki secretly. Jamaa was so fly, you karibu mini keti. Akapanda ma 3, yo karibu mini keti. Immediately, siku ngoja siku seki, nikajidai, excuse me, una fegi. Got his attention, sasa poa mambo deli. Niaji Charlie, vipi una ito nani? Mina ito Naz na Burundi mtaani. You guys are vibes though.
So probably rapping, then into fashion. What else are you going to get into?
I want to have a baby talk show.
Okay.
Talk about pregnancy, IVF, sex after pregnancy. Yeah.
So what was the reaction when you met your son? I mean, when you saw your son after getting
I was so excited. He called me mommy, meaning he didn't forget me. So yeah, I was excited. And then he said so many things that I was doing in the house.
Hey.
He kept saying,
Did he say boot up?
no.
Just left what?
Yes.
This is mommy now.
He kept saying things like, anytime you're doing your HOH games or arena games, concentrate, mommy, concentrate.
So wrapping up this interview,
Yeah.
who do you think
Would
will
win.
win, and who do you want to win the show?
Okay, I think Lekon will win. But I'm rooting for Ozo, I'm rooting for Trickity.
Okay.
Pick one.
You said, I think Lekon will win.
So who
But
do you
I'm rooting
want?
for Ozo or Tricky T. No, I'm interpreter.
Who do you want? Pick one.
Trickity.
Okay.
This
Because of friendship, oh.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Wathoni, for coming on the show.
All right. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and we'll definitely be looking out for you. Is there any song you want us to play for you?
Boot up.
Okay, we can have
Boot
that.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, we got
It's
you.
my song.
We got you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how the first half of the show ends. We'll be back in a few minutes for the final lap, so stay tuned. Thank you very much once again, Wathoni.
Having me.
We
Are back.
Yes.
Sure.
Specially requested.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the second half of the show. Now it's time to chew it off. Time for us to vent about what's bothering us.
Take your
I'm good, ladies and gentlemen.
What does that mean?
I'm very good.
I am good like that. I mean, I am good like that.
What's your problem?
I'm good too.
What's your
I don't have a problem.
Oh, really?
I just want to talk about something that we already touched on. For some weird reason, I don't even know how that happened. We touched on it during Tweetville. I am honestly sick and tired of people making it seem like, oh, because someone chooses not to date someone, at the end of the day, the person is going to make money, the person is going to blow, the person is going to this, and you'll probably be suffering. Hello. Why the person is making money, and I choose not to date the person? Did they say I'm going to be sleeping on bicycle? I'm going to be working, and the essence of not dating the person might not even be about the money, so to speak, because, and I think it's that a lot of people have watched Nollywood movies, so it's a thing where, oh, this guy liked you, you didn't like him back. You probably didn't like him back because he didn't have money, or it could be that you probably don't like him as much, or the attraction isn't there as much, or something is just off. You guys, you feel like you guys are not compatible, and it turns out that, oh, the person makes a lot of money, and in Nollywood films, you now see the girl, she's working,
Suffering.
she does not have car. The guy is now waving her down. Hello, I have car. It's not.
That's not it is in real life.
Like, that's not how he works in real life, because I was having a conversation with a friend, and the person was saying that, oh, if you don't want to date this person, you'll be surprised at it. And I'm like, it's not about whether he doesn't have money, because this person actually has money. I just don't feel we're compatible. We don't agree. There's no midpoints for the two of us. I'm out there, he's out there. I don't like that type of thing. So don't make it seem like, hey, we now blow. Good for him, because when he blows, I will be working too, and I will find somebody that is my type. He doesn't necessarily have to, be a billionaire. So far, it makes me happy. That's all that matters to me.
Who is this person?
It's not your business.
So you're cheating.
I'm not cheating now.
So this-
They are saying I should cheat on you.
Late.
They are saying I should cheat on you. I don't tell them that it's not about the money. Because you
let
said
me
it's not
hear
money.
what. Let me hear what. Meanwhile, this your vent is very, very interesting in the sense that it makes me remember people who say, if you fight with somebody who God likes, hey, and I'm like, who tells you that
God does
person
not
too?
like
God does not like the person, or the person does not have God. And I'm like,
confused.
how did we get here? I don't even know, but then it's so interesting. It's so interesting. So I see that people even say it, especially when somebody is not doing well, and they'll be like, oh, maybe it's because that person is not doing well. You will see. We will see.
We even saw it play out with the whole Erica situation as well. Like, people are like, okay, when she comes out, Leka
No,
will be
no,
this-
no,
Yes,
leave that
Leka
one.
is a superstar and everything. But regardless, that's her choice. She made a choice. It doesn't have to be about the money. Lekon is a superstar. We already knew that he has good songs, he has fans and everything. But it might still not interest her.
That's not the basis for that one. People saying that now. It was because of all the body shaming. You look like chicken drumstick.
That was
You
on
are ugly
Saturday.
in
I'm
and
saying
out.
before the Saturday fight, there was already conversation of she will regret it. She will regret it, as if she's going to go and marry
No, maybe
somebody
it's not even in that sense. Maybe because they're seeing Kid Wire saying that I'm just here to have a good time, and then you are following, follow, and they're just like,
Yeah.
the way they are going to drop you.
She might not even date or marry the Kid Wire.
Hey, why are you thinking for every car?
What I'm saying my own.
Yeah,
Please,
true.
I beg. It doesn't play out that way all the time. It's Nollywood.
Guys, so-
What is this person's name?
Guys, you are doing it for personal reasons. Moving on. Can we move on already? All
From
right.
there like that? Okay.
It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. But first, when you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have any problem. Judo Koye replies Cynthia Morgan.
And of course, we talked about this one, Nigerian cinema set to reopen.
Finally, Tyler Perry builds massive estate. All right, guys, that's all we have for you on the news recap. Daily Top 5 is up next. See you soon. Why are you angry?
Don't mind this
They're
one. oh.
singing. Say, what do I stand for? What
So
God
the
do?
thing is that I just love this song by Fun, It's Some Night. And so I was singing it with the whole passion in me. And then Arike just came as the Raz Arike that she is and just said, what happened? Monique, is it your, what do I stand for?
As I was confused now.
Because she was doing another thing half the time. So she just raised her head and then she, waiting. I said, waiting to what? All right, guys. I mean, we're not going to bore you with all of these things, but then thank you so much for staying here with us. And just as we have actors in Nollywood repping the Yoruba and Igbo movie industries, we also have actors repping the North. These actors have gotten our attention for their strong efforts in the Northern film industry known as Kannywood. Let's take a look at some of the fast-rising Kannywood actors and actresses. This is the Little 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Okay, so let's start with Ali Nuhu. Ali Nuhu is considered by many movie lovers as the most popular Kannywood actor. He's often viewed as a role model to other northern actors with hopes of crossing into mainstream media. In Kannywood, he is best known for his role in Sangaya, which became one of the highest grossing Hausa films at the time. In Nollywood, he is known for featuring in movies such as Last Flight to Abuja, Banana Island Ghost, and Dear Afi.
I love Ali. Love him. Only part you are into Housemate now.
So are you asking me if I have a crush on him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just check it. Because Onipo has a thing for like Hausa guys.
No, I'll tell you when we get to the one that I have.
Hey, he's on the
Moving on with
Okay.
Daily Top 5, number 2, Rahma Sadao. Yes, for those wondering who Rahma Sadao is, she plays the role of the NYSC teacher in the MTV Sugar series. Interestingly, her breakout role was in the movie Gani Gawane alongside Ali Nuhu. The successful award-winning actress is featured in 0 Hour, Up North, and of course the Netflix series Sons of the Caliphate.
Yeah, I watched that.
Absolutely love Rahama Sadao. Like, I really love her. She's a very talented actor. her. I mean, not to say that every other person isn't talented.
Yeah.
I just really, really connect with her in movies. And the fact that I really love Hausa people. Like, there's the way she speaks it and the English. I'm like,
She's so pretty too.
Yes.
I watched Up North,
Oh,
and then
Son of the Caliphate.
Son of the Caliphate, and she was superb. She was superb.
Absolutely.
She interpreted the role well.
100%. Number 3 on this list is Yakubu Mohammed. Now, having featured in more English movies compared to other actors on this list, is a popular face to the mainstream audience. Now, he has starred in films such as Tenant of the House, Dark Clothes, Asawana, Make Room, and the Netflix film Lionheart. He also plays Mahmoud Rahama Sadau's husband on the MTV Sugar series. This guy, when I see him, I just remember Angry Man. Because, yeah, like, there was a movie I watched, it's like he's been typecasted. I don't know why. But in MTV Sugar, I think they brought him out of it because he actually supports his wife. He's very supportive. So I'm like, okay, thank you for breaking it. Go, 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 go. Okay, yeah, focus. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Hadiza Aliyu Gaban. Hadiza made her debut 2009 in the movie Al-Tabu. Since then, she has taken on so many movie roles. As expected, with the roles came the recognition and fame. Besides being an award-winning actress, she was awarded an honor in 2013 by the former governor of Kano State. In Nollywood, she is popular for featuring in the 2018 comedy film Lagos Real Fake Life alongside Mike Azuri and Emanuela.
Yeah, I love her from that. Go on.
Super talented, by the way. Super talented. All right, wrapping up Daily Top 5, Mariam Booth. Yes, having begun acting in Kannywood from the tender age of 8, it's safe to say Mariam has been grinding for a while. However, the movie that brought her to limelight was Dinjangala, directed by Ali Nuhu. Among her popular movies are Jalil, The Milkmaid, and Akunde. She's also an event host, meaning if you haven't seen her on TV, then you probably have seen her at an event.
Yeah.
That probably explains her more than 3 million followers on Instagram.
I think she even does for a particular brand, like she hosts something for it, but with another lady. And Ali Nuhu just kept appearing in all of like directing.
It's like there's a Washington.
Is the Tyler
Kannywood.
Perry?
Yeah.
The Tyler Perry. No, he has not built any studio yet.
It doesn't mean that. What is wrong with it? Was not last year that Tyler Perry just built studio, and this year now he buy estate. He started from somewhere.
Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington.
No, because Denzel Washington.
Don't be rude to Denzel Washington too. I'm just
what
saying.
What should I say? Okay,
no,
he's just doing great.
He's doing great.
He's doing great for Kannywood.
As a director, as an actor.
Yes, true that.
We appreciate them.
All right, we appreciate this, people. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it on today's Daily Top 5. We'll be back after this break for What Are You Watching? Yes, sir. Welcome back. What Are You Watching is back again. On today's edition, as usual, we will tell you about some of the movies and shows we recently watched. And of course, we will also love to hear about yours. Yes, later on, you can tweet at us at TVC Connect with the hashtag
#TVC.
So we go first. Minnie, go first.
Let me go first.
And I'll not allow you to go first.
Talk about your movie.
Okay, so the movie I recently watched, I watched it over the weekend. I touched on it yesterday. Movie is titled Black Rose. It's a Nollywood film that was done, I think, 2018. Yes. Actors in the film: Ebele Okaro, what's his name? JK, Swanky JK. And I always mix him up with Swanky Jerry. There's also Blossom Chukwu, and this is a beautiful movie. The movie centers on a girl that's Rose, as I said earlier on, and she has this firm understanding of what a virtuous woman should be, as imparted by her mother, which was not even practiced by her sister. However, she's always desired for a better life for the family, and this comes in form of a person, that's Desmond, who played by Blossom Chukwu, and she fell in love with him at first sight. She thought that their dreams were finally coming through, true, and he showed her or taught her everything he knew, and before she could even blink, she was like wrapped in his world, and it was too late for her. No, not really too late, but that wasn't where she would rather be. So it was just a movie that I really liked. I really enjoyed. The scene that stuck out for me, I actually have 3 scenes that stuck out for me. Scene 1, the very first scene stuck out for me because there was a part where the younger sibling was crying and saying, and she asked, oh, why are you crying? And he said, you know, it's been a while since we ate rice. That hit me because, I mean, it reminded me of where I was coming from, so to speak, yes. And I was just like, oh yeah, I remember how when I felt this way as a child, you know, and things were really tough. The second scene that stuck out for me was a very intense one when the sister, our older sister, you know, finally confronted her mother, and they had like this back and forth. And then Rose was there and she was like, look, it's hard for me to be a good girl. It's hard for me not to sleep around for, you know, with people for money. So if you don't see it that way, at least show, appreciate me. Don't make me feel stupid for doing these things. It's a thing that a lot of parents don't understand. They just feel like if this child is, you know, showing certain characteristics, it means that the child is sleeping around or something. And that might not even be the situation. The last scene that stuck out for me was a scene that I think was like a climax of the movie where she spoke to her sister and told her sister about everything she had been going through. And it wasn't just about what happened in her relationship with Desmond. Rather, it was about their upbringing, how hard it is for the girl child to, you know, the pressure on girl child. And for me, if you know me well, that's what I'm an advocate for girl child. So I really, really, really love this movie. I would rate this movie, the fact that it's a Nollywood movie to start with, the storyline, the directing, the acting, everything, I would give it a 9.5 over 10.
Just give it 10.
Yeah, it's just the Nigerian thing where you don't want to do 10. But I would absolutely give it a 10. And I feel like a lot of people need to see this movie. A lot of parents need to see this movie with their children, especially their female children. It is very
What's the
beautiful.
title again?
Call
Black
it?
Rose.
Black
Okay.
Rose.
I
I
love
saw
it.
2 shots somewhere there.
Yes.
Two
He
shots
was one
back
of
in
the bad
Nigeria?
people. Yeah, well, yeah. In 2018, he came to a shoot.
Oh, you now went back.
Apparently,
okay.
in Enugu.
Okay. So what will I talk about now? Mulan. Yes. Yeah, there are a whole lot. Power is back, ladies and gentlemen. Power to Ghost. Anyways, I'm talking about Mulan for now. And of course,
Sorry.
actors in this film includes Li Liu, Donnie Yen, and of course the legend himself, Jet Li. Yes, Jet Li is in this movie. And the movie plot is about a young Chinese maiden who disguised as a male warrior in order to save her father from going into battle because her father is old. Yes, and of course she had to disguise as a male warrior to fight, and of course saving her father, and of course saving the kingdom in general. What made this movie interesting is because it's a 1998 adaptation of the Mulan cartoon that we all loved. We all loved growing up, so they had to do it, yes, with real life characters. Which scene stuck out for me? It has to be the part whereby she came back from the battle thinking because she stole her father's armor and sword. The whole idea was to come back and everybody's angry, but the father said, the fact that you're back.
Prodigal son.
Yeah, the fact that you're back, I'm happy.
Oh, wow.
And of course, and because she was a terror in the village, people didn't like her. Why is a lady always misbehaving like this? And of course, at the end of everything, she brought honor to her family and of course, the village in general. What will I rate this movie? I'll rate it 5 over 10. Yes, because for a Disney, I had problems. I didn't watch Lion King when it came out first.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I don't want you to spoil my childhood memories. Yes, I
watch
later watched it. Aladdin too, I didn't want to. I watched it. And a Mulan movie that we can't get the regular singing we saw in the cartoon. Oh. Is that a Mulan movie? Like the part whereby they were training for the battle. There was a song they were singing, We Are Men. This song did not come up.
I'm just seeing a clip. I was just about to say, Mario, I'm going to watch it.
This song did not come up. It's interesting. It's interesting.
me.
This is just me because I wanted all those classic songs that were in the cartoon. We didn't get them. Even the part where they were dressing her up, preparing her to become a bride. We didn't get all of these songs in it. And of course, Jet Li, what is a movie that Jet Li is playing, and we not see Jet Li doing fire.
Yeah.
Why did you play Jet Li to go on and become an emperor?
I know, right?
So 5 over 10. But it's interesting, Sha, but my childhood memories, you people just
Ruined it.
in a way. I shouldn't have, but it's interesting for people that love Mulan. And of course, if you want to watch the real life people acting Mulan, this one is for you.
Okay, interesting. So I watched Diamond in the Sky, and the actors in the movie, Bimbo Akintola, Joke Silva, Omomi Dada, Femi Adebayo, Yemisho Dimu, like I could go on and
Ali
on.
knew who.
So let's talk about the movie plot. It actually talks about, three families that navigate uncertainty and struggled, with cancer. And it comes with a lot of emotions. So that's about it. They were just trying to give the awareness about cancer. If something is happening to you, you have breast cancer, you have cervical cancer, like you should do the regular checkup and all that. Then there are times that, some people just create fear in you. So when you have checked with a particular hospital and they say that they have diagnosed you of a certain ailment, you better do second, third, or even
1 million.
check, because, people die of fear sometimes when they get the wrong information.
Yes.
And, he talks about this. It comes with a lot of, they put in a lot into it. And they put a lot into it. And I think it is a must watch for everyone so that you know what to do when you have certain situations like, you are above menopause and you're menstruating or you just see blood and you think it's menstruation. No, please go for a checkup to be sure of what is really happening to you. All right, I totally find everything interesting. I love the fact that they had Adero Poko and Bimbo Akitola, as a couple, and I loved the synergy between them. I love that they were speaking Yoruba. I love to see Bimbo Akitola in that. That the Bimbo Akitola you see speak good English. Yeah. She comes back to speak very good Yoruba. She was not even forming. It was well interpreted. It was beautiful, and we scene stuck out for me. I think it was the scene where Omomi Dada went to visit the fiancé's family, and they couldn't even hide it. When you don't like someone, that person is a guest. I think that you should take your time and pretend. Yeah. Let the person go first before you start talking. And if you want to say anything, say it to your son or your daughter who has bring that person, home. Do not start behaving in a very bad way. And I'm talking about Binta Ayo Mogaj. What? Oga Bello was there. Interesting. How will I rate it? I'll give it an 8 over 10. I think that's fair enough. Beautiful.
I'll go check it out.
I'm sure Binta Ayomogaji, she plays that kind of.
Even Adekule goes this.
Yeah, she plays that kind of role where hey,
calm down.
What's the title again?
Diamond in the Sky.
Okay.
All right, I love that. Oh, guys, we'll take a break now, and when we come back, we'd love to hear from you. Which Nigerian or international films or shows did you recently watch or currently watching? What made them interesting? Who were the actors in the film? What were your favorite scenes? And what is your rating? Very important, okay? We'll be right back. Stay here with us.
I don't know if I could ever go without
watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high.
Watermelon sugar, oh my gosh, I do not even want to interpret that to you, but then, we've got you covered on Tuesdays like this. The feeling is just different. It bangs differently, guys. All right, we've been talking about what we are watching, okay? So in case you're just joining, get the groove on. All right, Osazi says Tyler Perry's The Oval is a series, though I've watched it and it's so interesting. Yeah, it talks about the White House.
Yeah. And he built the replica of the same White House in his studio. And that's where he's shooting.
I've never talked about it before on this show.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'll look at
It's
I'm still watching Insecure.
You cannot watch the series. Don't worry. Don't bother. Don't bother us and say.
No, but it's quite an interesting one.
When I'm done with Insecure, I'll watch Greenleaf. Then I'll watch this one.
Are you serious?
Don't bother.
All right, moving on, guys. This is not about me. This is about you, okay? Olatunji22 says, I got a list of Power Project and Stars. Power, that's Ghost series.
Yes, so we have the first episode already. It came out yesterday. And I'm thinking about waiting till everything is done before I start watching, but it's a crime when you go on Twitter. People are already talking about it. So
yes, especially the last part of Greenleaf. People are already talking about it, and I already had a hint of what was that. And then, again, I thought I sucked when it comes to watching movies.
No, you don't. I reckon it was. So that Top Power was done.
we have someone on the line.
All right, hello. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hey, Sultan.
I'm fine.
Okay, good to know. So what movie are you watching?
Age is just a number.
Age is just a number. Okay, so who are the actors? I mean, I didn't get that. But then you want to rate it? Oh, they said it's a Z World thingy. Okay, interesting. So, I mean, the names will be very hard then.
All right, let's talk about this tweet is from Rafiat Reina Mino, who is saying Umbrella Academy. I have that series too.
My brother told me about.
I started and I'm like, what weird thing is this? People just getting into the pool and getting pregnant. Are you funny?
I think Amanda was the first person that talked about it, and then my brother told me about it, and I'm like, you know, that if it's music, I'll listen. But
people should not spoil this thing for me. I'll watch it this weekend. Stop.
I started and I'm like, what weird thing was this?
OJ, you come on the show on Monday pregnant.
I'm telling you, like you want to swim, and then you were normal, and then you get in the pool.
It's a movie. It's a movie. It's superpowers.
OJ,
it's superpowers.
Once when you are done watching it, call me. Come to the island. You enter pool. You watch it.
Wow.
You get pregnant.
All right, so we've got Tapshack_Amos, who says Project Power. It stars Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Dominic Fishback. It follows a drug dealer, a police officer, and a soldier. The person says soldier who actually does what
team up with.
Okay, team up to stop the distribution of pill that gives the user superpowers for 5 minutes. I'll rate it 9/10. Okay. Interesting.
Nice movie,
I started watching
nice
it
movie,
yesterday night. Life
slept
happened.
off.
You cannot cheat nature.
You slept off on power projects. Let's just move on.
What do you like, Arike? Definitely chips, because you brought
Yoruba movie, Jennifer's Diary. Do you know
the funny thing? I haven't seen Jennifer's Diary in the last 3 months. I haven't seen Jennifer's.
And Omogeto 2, I be something. Saga is out, so we ask you.
I haven't watched Jennifer's Diary in 2 months or 3 months. So, guys, it's not about that. There's just now we're moving over to Facebook, guys. Bello Olaleko says Train to Busan Part 2 and Power Project. Okay, I'll go and watch it. I'll go back home and watch this Power Project. I will.
All right, thank you very much, guys, for reaching out to us and, of course, telling us about the movies you guys are watching. Arike lied that she'll check some out. That's a lie.
I will check Power Project out. It's a movie. Okay. If a series now is to line up, maybe 2 years.
I know what the problem is, Arike.
Okay, back to sanity. Back to sanity. Up next is Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which actor we're talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Patrick Uchenna Atta, popularly known as Patata, is a Nigerian actor, producer, and musician. He joined the movie industry in 1993 after gaining a degree in sports management. The early years of his acting career saw him attending auditions and taking on minor roles in movies. One of his earlier movie roles was in the soap Mega Fortunes. However, he rose to fame the following year after a brilliant performance in the movie Glamour Girls. Who remembers that one?
With you, life makes new meaning to me. It's like my greatest smile of all.
Since then, he has featured and starred in more than 100 movies, including Secret Fantasy, Final Spirits of Love, Fools in Love, More Than Gold, and Only Love, amongst others.
Jonathan! Sir! What did I employ you to do?
Okay, to drive, sir.
Good. Now, my wife must not go anywhere without you driving her. Is that clear? I want to know where she is at any point in time.
Yes, sir.
Over time, Pat fine-tuned his acting skills and took on more movie roles. The exposure from his talent and movies earned him several awards, including Most Prominent Actor in Nigeria at the Best of Nollywood Awards, Best Actor of the Year at the Golden Icon Movie Academy Awards, amongst others. He also has a Hollywood movie feature to his credit for the film The Same Day. In 2015, Pat announced his conversion to Christianity and soon after relocated to Germany. His long absence from movie screens has been noticeable and could be attributed to his blossoming passion for music. Pat used to be a reggae artist and is now a professional guitar player in Germany, where he resides with his wife and son.
I'd like to have kids. I'm wondering what you're even waiting for. It's my prerogative, okay? I do what I want to do. After 2 years, don't you think you should meet a spiritualist or something to find out what's going on? I don't need any man to lead me to what I want. I know what I want, and I know how to get it.
Now you know where they are now.
Now you know. Alrighty, time for us to go. We are coasting home already. This is where we get to draw the curtains on the show today. We want to say a very big thank you to you, and you for watching.
And me.
Okay. And OJ. And Arike for watching.
For being on the show.
And me too for being on the show. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Thanks.